Hello, hello my friends. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we're trying something a little bit different. Something that I said I wanted to try for a while. And I think I know how I'm going to do it, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to try. Yeah, you got to place a little road first to unlock those other roads first. Is that good enough? Small roundabout. So, in case you haven't figured it out yet, I want to build Circle City. And I want it to be a huge, sprawling circle. And I want it to start in the center-ish. And we're going to get our water. Now this is a bit of a problem because it looks like we might end up polluting our water here. We'll see. Clean water should come in here, and then poop water should come out here. And then I'm hoping that this works the way that I'm planning. So one of the problems here, I need the highway. I can't build it yet. Okay, we're going to have to build it with normal road then. But I don't want it to just come in like this or anything like that and ruin the circle aesthetics. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it into about here and then probably bring it down underground. Bring it to about here. And then I want to bring it out in the middle of the circle. Can I do that? I don't know if it's going to want to let me do this. Space already occupied. Okay. So I'm going to try something. I hope I'm getting back all the money that I'm spending because it's expensive. I'm just hoping to try and get this above ground, but I think it has to begin... Oh, there we go. That's kind of what I wanted. Okay. That leaves us with 35,000. So now we want to get this one more length out, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do one length out from there. Now, we'll address this elephant in the room. That's going to be a problem because this is already right up against the wall. So we'll expand the Circle City out that way later. For now... Yeah, see, I can't do anything on this side yet. So right now it's a crescent city. And Crescent City's going to have to do. And I'm going to start with our power outside of the city, outside of the circle at least. So we're going to start it over here. We'll do the industrial over here, and then we'll migrate it into the city later. If that makes sense. So I think what we're going to start off with then is residential district here. And the center will eventually become our downtown. We're going to start off with a beautiful crescent in the middle, and then all of our little commercial buildings in the roundabout. And the roundabout should be... It is a one-way roundabout, which is kind of funky. And again, we'll upgrade all this as we go eventually. Right now, it has to be this way. And it is going to have to be a crescent, unfortunately, for now. I kind of want to just get it going to start making some money. So let's get that running. Oh, we got to get power to the pumps. Right. That is definitely critical, and this is probably the shortest route. Oh, and we got to get water to the other one. Or power to the other one. Okay, so now we're in a very critical money situation here. Is that not connected to anything? That's fine. In fact, we can get rid of this one. So hopefully, as these people move in, I didn't give them water, because, you know, that's the way we play this game, you know? I'm doing my best to run it underneath the streets, but I'm not going to do very well. You know, this might be the city where we start to investigate mods and leave our other city alone for now. We're going to speed things up and see if we can start to turn a profit here. We're losing $1,400. I might have to take out a loan. I don't even know if I can yet. I can't. I might need to take a bailout. Oh no, I don't want to. I'd almost rather restart than bail out here. I'm hoping that we get this... Okay, let's do something else. Let's get some industry going here just to float us. And if we start to lose money, we'll be fine. This is gonna need water. We don't have the money! Oh no. Oh no. We might be beginning this episode with a redo. Oh, it's turning around. We're losing less. But now this is a problem, and I don't think that we're gonna get the loans unlocked in time. Don't want to take the bailout. I really don't want to, but I might be forced to. Here comes all the people. Look at them go. I will say this looks like it's working well, aside from the hemorrhaging horrible amounts of money. Can we do... Oh, I can't even adjust taxes at this point in the game. Can I reduce the cost of everything for now really quickly? Is that gonna... That should be okay, because we're not using a lot of this. I just don't know if that's gonna be enough. Uh-oh, that's not... Did that break the sewage? Or did that break the power? No, the power's fine. There's nothing wrong. It was all a dream. 210, 169. Yeah, we might start making money here, despite the fact that these industrial buildings are bleeding. Okay, we're making a profit. Now we need to break out of this $2,300 in debt. Looks like it's going to take a while, to be honest. So we might have to just kind of wait. Hopefully these things going bankrupt doesn't completely cripple this little bank. Maybe a couple more houses to make a little bit more money. People are happy, at least. I don't know if there's enough housing space to hit the first milestone to unlock loans. We might not need it. We might have turned this around. It might be a miracle. Roads now have names. Cool. I like the Oak Tunnel coming out to Oak Street. That's cool. Is it working? I think it's working. Even though these guys out here are really struggling. I think Circle City's going to be okay. There's going to be a problem where they're like, hey, we don't have anywhere to work because all those buildings out there that we want to go work at, they haven't got no water and they're all abandoned. This is just the abandoned industrial district immediately. Oh no. Does our power plant have water? Did I do that at least? Does it need water? Oh my gosh. Thank goodness it doesn't. Somehow. We're about to turn a profit. This is nothing short of a miracle. Now these are going to be expensive. I'm going to need about $2,000 here to get this pipe out. But we're sitting at about 300. We'll get a little cash infusion as well whenever we hit the next milestone if we do. Yeah, they're having issues with power and stuff like that. Obviously, the reason for that is that I've significantly reduced the budget of anything that isn't absolutely essential. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pull out somehow. I don't know. I don't understand how we pulled this one off. This is nothing short of a miracle, to the point where I feel confident enough to increase our budgets here back to 100%. Watch this be my downfall. That UI is laggy, but what can you do? Okay, so these buildings here, we're gonna need to trash these really quickly. And hopefully those will build back. So we need more residential, which means we're gonna do an expansion here. And how do I want to handle this? I think I just want to go 400, right? Like I just want to do one full bar, basically. And then what we can do is pull this out to here. And then that should be 90 degrees. And then this... Not enough money, please. I don't want to have to release this from my cursor. There are mods to make this part easier as well. The whole roads, 90 degrees, the whole thing. I'm pretty sure. So we might need to look into that if once this circle gets big enough that it's like, oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to build this circle, to keep it circular. If it gets a little bit lopsided, it gets a little bit lopsided. The concept, the spirit of this challenge is to build a round city, not necessarily a perfect circle, right? And maybe I'm coping a little bit, but I think that's the case. Water's expensive. Please let me put those pipes in. Please, we have high residential demand and I'm ready to build it. Oh, here we go. Cash infusion. And we've unlocked a bunch of stuff now that we got to think about, so that's fun. First things first, let's get these residential homes into place. And we'll have to start thinking about not having this whole grid separated into quadrants. We're going to need to start slicing those in half as well, I think. And I don't know if that's going to help us make the circle or if it's going to make the circle harder to maintain. And then at some point I'm going to have to draw that back as well, which means getting rid of some of that industrial. We need a little bit more commercial here. And at some point I need to start thinking, how do we terraform this? That we might actually have to terraform it. That might be the only option that we have here, because I can't just not build out this way. You know what I mean? I mean, we could do a tunnel. It's hard to know where that goes to. Think that's okay? That is not round. Uh-oh. I know why, too. It's because I'm dumb. Is the actual reason I need to do it from here. Don't worry, there wasn't an actual problem. I was just stupid. That's fun though. That's looking a little bit more round. That's looking a little bit more like what we want here. And then at some point we're gonna have to come up and out of the mountain so that it's not a tunnel. And we'll have to build over as well. Put a few houses here. And I could also consider maybe doing these, maybe each ring out is one-way streets going in the opposite directions. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. And maybe some of these spokes go out one way and some of them come in one way. Oh, there's a lot to think about here. But at least, oh, it's round. That's good. We're gonna need a garbage collection. So we're gonna put a dump, put it way out here. Yeah, right there. So let's still connect to the power line, I think. No, it's not. I goofed. Ever so slightly not connected. We'll fix that real quick. And then we're gonna need clinics and elementary schools. And we can't afford them right now. So we gotta wait for the money to come in, which means we gotta wait for those dump trucks to come in. Oh, this is very strange. That does go up. Well, it's kind of cool. Like, you can still see that it's a circle, but it's like a weird circle. Here come the dump trucks out through the tunnel. I love that. That's so fun. I wish I could go in there. State City Vapor Vibes. What is this? A convenience store. Fry Guys. Central Wine and Liquor. This is a cute little city. I'm actually already pretty pleased with how this looks. I'm not gonna lie, it's already better than I thought it would be. We could even do like a little, maybe like little cul-de-sacs that come off here into this area, because this is a little bit strange, a little bit big of an area. So like we'll lose 2 houses there, but maybe that's okay. Can we do one from here? Let's do it from here. Slope too steep, so that's going to be awkward. Let's do it from here. Although, that's fun. I like that. I like these hills, honestly. Like these little houses on the hills over here. That's cool. That feels cool to me. Eventually, these will replace the center of the city with proper downtown kind of structures and stuff like that. We need more commercial. Eventually, we'll start slicing this up like a pizza, and we'll have different sectors that can be for different things. We'll have like an industrial sector that kind of branches out like a pizza. So we can start getting rid of some of these power lines now because we've managed to bring power deeper in. And in fact, I'm going to go as far as to delete that one. Yeah. Relax, everybody. Just chill for 2 seconds. Everything's fine. There's no need to worry. That's looking so cool already. And once we get these buildings up in the hills, that's gonna look so cool. Oh, I'm so pleased. I love the tunnels are fun. And I don't know how much we're gonna need them. Oh, our little circle at night. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so we need to get a school. We need to get a hospital. Let's put a medical clinic right here on one of the spokes. And then we can't afford it yet. But then we'll put an elementary school on another spoke. Or maybe in a cul-de-sac. I haven't decided yet. But traffic's moving. I mean, obviously, we've only got 922 people here. It'd be a real shame. A real shame if traffic wasn't moving. Let's see what the sky cam looks like. Does it? Oh, it's beautiful. Let's just enjoy this for a moment. Wow, I could not be more pleased with that. Looks like we've got enough money, I think, for the school. Not quite yet. 10,000 is what we need there. Then we'll plop in this little... Maybe we'll put it over here. Yeah, if we put it here, we don't need to lose too many houses. Just the one. And I think I can put it there. Yeah, it's green. Uh-oh. Oh, we're a war-worthy village. That means that we get a little bit of extra money to pay for our school here. So we'll put the school in, and then we're going to need fire services as well. So we're going to quickly plug that in over here on this spoke. And then we're going to need the police, and we can't afford them, so... That's going to cost twice as much as what we currently have. I think I need to expand out a little bit here. So what I want to do is I want to go out like this. Just the one spoke here. And the hard part is going to be getting this to line up with that. Now I can draw this out, but I got to be careful because of... Oh, it only goes that far. So this might be where we start to lose a little bit of perfection. Although that does look pretty bang on, I'm not going to lie. And then this is somewhere where I'm thinking as well, we need to do something like this. And hopefully if I do that... I have not thought this out. I've not thought this through. If I look at this from the top down, how easily can I line that up? Oh, that might work. So what I might want to do is bring this there. Oh, look at that. I think that works. And then I want to bring this to that middle point, if it'll let me. Maybe I'll zoom in a little. Hello? Okay, maybe you want to start from here. That looks good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it doesn't look terrible. I think that will continue to make it look like a circle. It's about the spirit of the circle. Nobody expects me to build a perfect circle here, I think. I hope nobody expects me to do that. If you do, thank you for your faith, but it's not happening. We're not gonna be building a perfectly round city. We're just gonna be building a round city. At some point, I might even want to consider going in and telling it not to build on the spokes. But for now, I think we're fine. This should fill up our residential need and hopefully start to get us enough money to get the police in here, because I do see that we have some crime problems, especially near the center of the circle and in the industrial area. So I'm thinking police station probably along this spoke somewhere. Maybe maybe here, maybe on this spoke, once we can afford it. Now we could take out a loan, and that would help us out a little bit, but I don't know that we need to yet. I think we can just wait this out. I don't think crime is so bad that it's going to bankrupt us. What just happened? What was that loud boom? Lightning, I guess? That is a scary red sky. Alright, we can almost afford our police station, and then all these fools here are going to be so sorry. You're gonna be sorry you messed with our city, you criminals. As soon as we can afford to put you away, you're done for. You know what? We might want to do an early encourage biking. I don't know if we can yet. No, I don't think we can. I don't even see it. That's fine. I didn't really look. Alright, we get the police going down here. I thought about putting it on the spoke, but I'm going to put it on the circle here. So all these criminals here, they're about to get busted. Here come the cops. You did it now. What are you guys doing back there with that dog? Stop breaking the law. It's going to take a while for the cops to get from all the way over here to over here, I think. Well, not really. It's a straight-ish line. Yeah, it'll be fun to start thinking about how do we want to do the one-way streets here, if we want to at all. And then at some point I need to start thinking, okay, maybe we don't want four-way intersections and we're going to start doing, we'll rotate a little bit, and this'll stop going straight out probably, maybe, I don't know. That's a lot of four-way intersections that we have to deal with here. And then, yeah, we're going to have to buy the land immediately around us. This is going to be the city. This is 3x3 here. So it will have to cross the river there and there. This corner here, there won't be anything. But we will build a little bit across the river, I guess. We'll put a bridge to some, I don't know, maybe a hotel or something out there. I don't know. We'll think about it when we get there. I think we have a lot of time before we even have to think about it. So that's not really a concern. At some point I need to start thinking, okay, we need to do slices where we can embed industrial buildings and garbage care in the city so that it doesn't have to come from this little strip of road that goes outside of the city, because that's not part of Circle City. That is eventually what I want is for these highways to come in and out of the circle here. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if there's enough room to have both of them going underground, one coming in underground and then one going out underground. I don't know if we can do that because they might encroach on one another's space. So we'll have to think about that. We might just barely be able to fit like a weird yin-yang here. Maybe, where they just barely cross next to each other. So we'll think about that. Now, we already have one of those. We already have one of those. We already have one of those. We already have a garbage center. We could build a recycling center. We don't need one yet. I am seeing a growing demand for industrial, and I am seeing a need for me to fix this problem here. It's kind of waiting on this. It's waiting on my ability to build the highway. Once the highway is unlocked, then I kind of have to do it. But until then, I can kind of bide my time, I think. I want to try and expand this one. So this is going to start getting awkward, I think. Slope too steep. I don't want to go up. I don't want it to slope up. So if I do that... Oh, we're a tiny town already? We've unlocked pedestrian areas? That could be fun to play with. We will definitely have a sector of pedestrian area, I think, at some point. So I think that connects? Does that connect, or is that like... No, that's cursed. Now I need to get rid of the whole thing too, because otherwise it doesn't really connect properly. Alright, so we'll try that again. And we know where it goes. We can see that. I think I have to go down twice. Does that connect? Yes. But that does start the tunnel quite early. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's not really my problem. And then if we want to do it this way... Those are really early tunnels. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Kind of cool, though. Always going to be putting houses on the hills. There's no question about that, I think. Alright, we need to start thinking about this soon. For now, I mean, this is just sloppy and not at all what I want to do. But we're going to build a stinky road here. And I need to make sure that this has water. So this is just more time buying. And I'm moving it over here so that once I start to expand this, I don't have to get rid of these immediately. Hopefully. Thankfully, we put the power plant or the landfill far enough out that it's not going to be in the way either. But that's looking round-ish. I mean, it's got like a weird growth coming out of it, but if you can imagine that going all the way around. And plus this goes into the tunnels. Like, you can sort of see the street names here. James Tunnel, Pierce whatever tunnel, Pierce Williams Tunnel, Mulberry Tunnel. Like, everything works, and then all these roads intersect in there as well. You can't really see, you can kind of see it. Oh, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see where you can turn in the tunnel to go down another tunnel down there. That's kind of weird. Wait a minute, can I follow you in? Can we go into the tunnel with you? I don't think so. No, we're gonna see what it looks like from above. That's fine. I mean, we see what happened there. That was cool. You can kind of see that it does not say that it's going to turn. In fact, it's all an illusion. If you look in there, you can see it does end. That's just the way it is. Yeah, we're having power issues. That's not good. That means that we already need another power plant. Or, these are loud, but there's a lot of wind up here. At least 8 watts of wind. Is this how I want to handle this? Or do I want to wait and save up for a second coal power plant? We could start going green. We do have the space for it. Let's put 2 wind turbines up here for now. Just because it looks nice too. It does actually look kind of cool having those wind turbines up on the hill. We can build canals. That'll be fun, maybe. I mean, I probably won't do it, but wouldn't it be fun if we did? Oh, and parks. We can put in big parks. So this is part of why I need to start thinking about, okay, how am I going to expand some of these districts or these sectors, I guess, in a way that I can start to get larger space to work with. Start deleting some roads. But for now, I'm going to put in 1 park there. And I'm going to put in a merry-go-round over here just to kind of boost our city happiness, because that's going to increase the levels of some of these houses, and that should give us a little bit more money. But for now, things are looking good. Things are looking round. So I think this is a good time for us to say, let's wrap it up for now. Let me know what you think. Let me know how Circle City is coming along, if you think this challenge is going to be a good series for me to continue to challenge myself with. Because I think it's fun to try to build in a circle, because you don't get the grid, you don't get kind of like the buildings taking up the optimal amount of space, and you're forced to kind of think on this new shape, and we're gonna have new traffic challenges, obviously. Especially once we start doing stuff with the highways. We might even need to do highway rings in different areas. That could be interesting, to try to bring people to different parts of the circle in a way that doesn't disrupt traffic. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting challenge. I don't know how long it's going to go for, because I really don't know how long this is sustainable for, but let's find out. All right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more Circle City, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how you think things are going, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.